To a Local 10 investigation. It happened right here in South Florida, and the actions of Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission have outraged and infuriated people nationwide.
And the rescue was caught on camera. A coyote plucked from Biscayne Bay near Port Miami. Rescue groups were willing to take it, but the FWC decided to euthanize the animal. And tonight, amid the questions as to why, and for the first time, an FWC commissioner is speaking about that issue. Here's Local 10 News investigator Jeff Weinseer.
You know, the question is there's certain policies that should have been in place, and I'm not so sure that they were followed.
Rodney Barreto watched the rescue, and he saw this face.
This is one of those incidents that, you know, caught a lot of people off guard.
He is one of 7 commissioners appointed by the governor to make policy, to oversee the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, and he, too, has questions.
The rescue agency down in Homestead was contacted. They were making room to relocate the coyote there, and it never made it there. That's a little concerning. So there was obviously some communication gap.
Sky 10 captured the dramatic rescue. Miami-Dade firefighter paramedics worked to save a wild coyote from Biscayne Bay. It's a success, but he's exhausted. His paws cut up, but he's alive.
He kept holding on to the seawall by securing his paws up against the barnacles.
At least he survived. You know, he didn't drown.
The FWC asked the Wildlife Rescue of Dade County to take the coyote in. They were willing and they were able to provide veterinary care. Instead, someone at the FWC made the decision to kill it.
I did call and asked, hey, what's going on here? They're well aware that there were some missteps here. Our mission is not to euthanize animals. Our mission is to protect and, we move them. If we have an issue.
Do we know who made that decision? Not to
I don't know, and I think that's what the investigation is going to reveal.
Barreto says he doesn't want to second guess the agency he oversees, but
there's a lot of questions that still need to be answered here. Whoever made the determination to euthanize the animal did have all the information.
I was very surprised.
Lloyd Brown is the director, the president of the Wildlife Rescue of Dade County. When the coyote didn't arrive, he made some calls.
They finally explained to me that because it's considered a nuisance animal, that that they'd made the decision to euthanize it.
But according to an FWC report back in 2007, quote, coyotes have been documented in all 67 Florida counties. Coyotes should be considered native or naturalized species, not exotics. Coyotes have attacked humans only rarely.
Should that animal have been euthanized, in your opinion?
I don't know. Like I said, it's being looked at. I think that we'll have answers here very soon.
Do you understand the outcry from the public, though?
I do, and rightfully so.
Regardless, it's done. He's gone. As far as the internal investigation, at this point, we do not know when it will be complete. Jeff Weinseer, Local 10 News.
FWC commissioners meet 5 times a year. Their next meeting is tomorrow in Tallahassee. This issue is expected to come up. We will keep you posted.